I am Dyana Rozay, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by Dyana Rozay on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, everyone? This is Dyana Rozay. Welcome to my channel. What's up, Miss Clone? How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Come on in, everyone. I got 42 of you watching right now. Make sure that you hit that like button, please, and thank you. That's how you say hello over here, okay? So we are about to get started on this review from last night's episode 5, child. And if you guys can hear me, y'all already know what to do. Put your city in the chat so that I can give you a shout out, okay? Just want to make sure that you guys can hear what I am saying before I go any further. I've been tricked before, child. Okay, hold on. Let me get my banner down too. Come on in, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can y'all see me? Can you see me? Let me sit there. Make sure that y'all please hit the like, subscribe, tap the notification bell. Okay, I see you guys. I see Indy. I see Philadelphia. What's up? Montgomery. St. Louis is in the house. What's up, St. Louis? Child, we about to talk about y'all just a second. I did live in St. Louis for a number of years, okay? I moved away 4 years ago, but I owned a house there and everything, okay? Huntsville, what's up? So nothing bad about St. Louis, child, because the food is amazing. Little Rock, Arkansas, what is up? What's up? What's up? Okay. So anywho, you guys, I'm actually watching you here on YouTube, and I'm also live on TikTok right now. You said you can see, you can hear. Great. Come on in. Come on in. I see everybody. What's up, New Jersey? What's up, Augusta? Y'all see my sister, right? Miss Clone is in the house.
Hey, guys.
Clone, so everybody can know. Sometimes people call you Sloan, child. She got the nickname Clone when we were children because people said that we looked alike. We're a year and a couple of months apart, but people said that we look alike, so they start calling her Clone. I put the names up. It's not showing, though.
I know.
Why? I don't know why. Sorry, but it's Clone, Klojn. She wants to be fancy. I can't help that, okay? Hello, everybody. What's up, San Francisco? There's 102 of you watching right now. Make sure that you all hit the like button. Share the video, too, okay? What's up, Nashville? What's up, Duval? Okay, we're going to get into this, child. What's up, Vecino? Vecino loves Clone, child. She gives her all the props. What's up, D? You said you missed you last night. Yeah, so I started doing it on Sundays because I thought that it was just maybe too late. Let's see, Trinidad and Tobago are in the house. What's up, girl? Florida. So anywho, we're gonna get into it. Y'all already know it is a hot ass mess on this show. It is a mess, but we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna give it what it deserves, child. Okay. Let's see. I put some new things in the chat. I don't know if you guys had an opportunity to see it, like new emojis and stuff like that. So if you can see it, come on up. Anyway, let's get into it, child. Let's talk about what the hell Moses did last night. Fort Lauderdale's in the house. He interviewed with Dustin Ross on Carlos's page.
Yes.
Baby, I don't know if y'all did. If you didn't see it, it's definitely worth watching. Watch it.
Yes. You really got to pay attention, because if you don't listen close enough, you'll miss it.
You ain't got to pay attention. That was so blatant in your face. You ain't even got to pay attention that hard. When I tell you that this man malfunctioned,
no.
He malfunctioned. We ain't gonna lie. Just like Tisha did when she was at Wanda's Tater Tot event. He malfunctioned too, just like a Stepford husband. Okay. I bet you when he got off that live, Sonny took a back and came right on over there, child. All I could see was him getting the daylights, beating to smithereens. Okay, go ahead. Pow, Moses. Pow, pow, pow. He got knocked out. I am sorry.
Oh, that is so wrong.
Hilarious, y'all. Anyway, let me tell y'all what happened, just in case you missed it. Let me take that down. Sorry, Cologne.
No.
Put us back up here. Okay. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing, in my opinion.
What?
Yes. Hit the like button, please. Who saw it? If you saw that interview, put a 1 in the chat. If you didn't see it, put a 3. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. But basically, a whole lot of stories have been coming out about who Destiny and Moses were. Moses finally, people have been asking, can we just hear from Moses? Because Sonny likes to come on in and clear things up, right? Get things on track. That shit didn't happen last night. Moses, in fact, Moses was talking so much, for sure it was embarrassing.
Oh, see, that you don't.
I saw like in the seat. He went, now Moses, we ain't trying to talk bad about Destiny, but let me spin the block back to what you said here, because he literally was like, you are digging a hole. Okay. I see a bunch of 1s. A lot of people saw it. Some people did not. Okay. But Cloner, should I start with you? What were your thoughts?
I'm gonna meet him where he's at. Okay. And by saying that, I mean I didn't expect a ton out of him. What I thought he gave me was what I wanted to hear him say. I've heard you say it already, but I wanted to hear it from his mouth.
And what did you hear me say? What did you hear me say?
That you had a feeling that it was a she wasn't responsible type thing.
I didn't say it quite like that.
You said, okay, what did you say?
I said that Destiny befriends people with a woe is me story, the same shit she put on Melody. I said she comes in and you feel sorry for her, and you feel so sorry for her that you become her protector. You want to give her everything, all the tools to get her on her feet. Please, how can we help you? How much money can I give you? Where can I, how can I make this right? How can I fix whatever's going on in your life? And she does it with everybody. And that's how she builds relationships. Okay. And then somewhere along the way, people, they're exhausted by how because it feels like everything bad that can happen in life happens to Destiny. When she's telling these stories, it's like, God damn, Destiny, like, do you ever get a break? Is there no, I mean, it's like something in the universe got their foot on Destiny's neck and they will not let it up. Okay. Destiny has lived a bad life. Okay.
He described her as a victim, which is what I was going to say, but you just said it there. Is that she has a very, very much a victim mentality, and that he felt that she wasn't being accountable for her life, that there were things that she should have been doing to get herself on her feet. Mm-hmm. And she decided to go the opposite route with chasing fame, which he felt wasn't necessary at her point in her journey. He described her as stubborn. He said that she couldn't build a foundation. She's not on solid ground. She wasn't trying to grow or get better. He was like, everybody has things that happen to them, but are you going to prove them right? Or are you going to prove them wrong? Hey, Valerie. So that was the part that I wanted to hear. Like, I wanted to hear what his thoughts were on her in particular, since there was a whole thing of, you were helping me out and you were giving me money. So
listen. So there was a couple of things that was admitted in here. Like I said, I'm telling you, brother man malfunction. He started off saying, yeah, we wouldn't really, we didn't really have a relationship. She was just one of those people I used to bounce on. Like the way he was trying to belittle her. And then not even 15, 20 minutes in, he was like, I tried to help her. I cared about this girl. We had a 15-year relationship. He started calling it a relationship. At some point, he was like, there was love there. Then he said from that, he went to, well, we were going together. And then in April, when she didn't show up for my birthday, I was like, well, you can just go back to being a side chick. Bitch, which is it? Was she a side chick or was she not a side chick? Okay.
Exactly.
You messing up, sir.
Yes. He said he gave her a chance to be his main chick. He said he gave her a chance to be his
It's
main chick.
okay, Sonny. Don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, Sonny. Oh, damn. Sonny got him. It's too late. I tried. I tried to help.
Oh, Lord.
Sonny's taking his brother out. Calm down. It's going to be okay. Okay?
Oh.
Not the bat child, the bat. Y'all saw it. If you did not watch it, it's worth watching. It is worth watching.
It
What I
is.
can tell you is Moses, from when I got finished with that, yes, was Destiny and Moses hooking up for 15 years? Absolutely. But that man had feelings for her at some point. Okay. He has feelings for her. She was not just a slide like they want to make this out to be. And I'm going to tell you something else. Destiny called him out in last night's episode, right? She said, "You tried to get me pregnant the first day we met, right?"
Right.
And then when he was talking about how he met Sonny, what did he say? "I didn't have no kids. She didn't have no kids." I was like, "We need to get together."
Yeah.
I seen her. Okay. That was wrong.
It was. It was very
I put myself in timeout. I don't know why I did that. I'm so sorry.
very wrong of you.
I shouldn't have said that. My bad. Okay. Anyway, he said that he synced my girl, okay? And he said she didn't have no kids. I didn't have no kids, you know. He also said, because they made it seem like they never met before, there was so much shit coming out of this man's mouth. He made it seem like he at the beginning, when the two of them tell it, Sonny and Moses, they made it seem like it was 2 years ago. Him and I just randomly met. We never met before. And when we, saw each other, we just started talking. And I tried to hold back. And then I said, I don't owe Destiny anything, blah, blah, blah. He said, yeah, the first time I met her was at the concert, the Monica concert. And he said it was a Monica concert where Melody was at. Well, Destiny was performing too, sir. But he omit Destiny and said,
Melody's performance was the only one that was memorable. Yes.
Yeah, she gave me my wristband, right? Then again, Dustin, my man. Okay, I like Dustin. Destiny said, "Oh yes, synced. Yes, that's right. He's synced. Don't get them synced her t-shirts, child, because you can only sync her so many times. Okay,
that's
but he synced her that time at the concert when she put the wristband on his arm.
Right.
The next time he synced her was at Destiny's birthday party. Okay. Now, again, early in the conversation, he said, Destiny, he said, me and Sonny never talked, never met, didn't know anything about her. My only conversation about Sonny with Destiny was a work thing. She was talking to me about work. Then all of a sudden it goes from, well, yeah, I saw her at the concert. Yeah, I saw her at Destiny's party. Dustin said, well, were you attracted to her at all? Well, not at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And this is after he says, I like a good looking woman. I notice pretty women. I keep pretty women. Which is it, sir? Which is it? That's all I'm saying. You lose. Like I said, he was malfunctioning. You see Sonny there with them glasses trying to get it back on track? No, boo. It's done. He's told it all. He told it all, unfortunately for you. Okay. Let's see what y'all got to say. So Destiny admitted that she did not use protection with Moses. Not only Veronica did she admit that she did use protection, baby. Let me tell you what she said on one of her big D energy, whatever those things are, because I'll be over there in the bushes like LeBaric, okay? I don't say hi. I'm over there. Destiny, I'm in the bushes. Okay. She said that they had a pregnancy scare, that man wanted a baby so much that she actually had a pregnancy scare with him. And then tears started coming out of her eyes. She had to find tissue and dab the eyeballs. Okay. And then when she did that, she said that brother man would hold her hair while she was, letting it go in the toilet. Okay. He was holding her hair because she was going through this moment. They admit to that on the show last night when she said, you wanted to have a baby with me. He said, but that didn't happen though. He tried. Now, I don't know how much they edited, but she basically told the story that she did. It sounds to me, she got pregnant. Now, here's the problem. Well, I won't even say problem. Here's the get you back that both her and Sonny are doing right now that I'm paying attention to. Okay. What's up, Darlene? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here's the funny part is, Destiny went through an IVF journey, or attempted to. That's not true. She said that she attempted to go through an IVF journey because she had multiple miscarriages before she had her current baby. I did not think I could carry a baby to term. She said, I was working at a job where it offered me free IVF, so I was going to stay there. And she was going to be in her marriage with LB and just go back and forth between the two until she realized that she was pregnant already. And then she moved into Huntsville. Okay. So she understands the journey of, having a hard time getting pregnant and keeping a pregnancy. Now, she was mean as hell for this, because she said, when he said, well, it didn't happen that way, she said, because I didn't let it happen. And when she said that, I was like, boo, did you say, are you trying to admit to not that baby to term?
Yeah.
Because now you're trying to gut punch him, because he wants a baby as much as Sonny wants a baby.
Yeah.
He's already told the fellas in episode 4, he told Marcel and Maurice, we've already been through IVF. Like, we want a baby. And then
every time he says it with a smile, because he really wants a baby.
He's ready for that baby, and Destiny should cut him off. And I'm almost thinking that might have been the real reason for the breakup. But he says that they went through IVF. I told you guys a little while ago that there was him and Sonny, Moses and Sonny were on the beach, and he had his hands under her belly, holding her belly as if to say they were pregnant. And it's possible that the IVF did not take, because we would see her, much further along by now. So it's possible that the IVF did not take in that situation. Maybe they're still moving forward, but they're jabbing at each other. I got pregnant with his child. You aren't pregnant with his child. That's what it feels like to me. Okay. The thing for me is that Dusty is speaking on a man as though he was her husband. And he had to listen. Indigo, I'm not so sure that he's done with Destiny the way he wants us to think. His energy around Destiny it's much stronger than it should be.
Yes, I like the energy with those two.
They had the chemistry there. In fact, this show and what happened this particular episode, it was really all about chemistry for me. Destiny and Moses have a chemistry where Moses was so frustrated he had to stand up out his seat and get the hell out of it. And he kept doing this when he was talking.
Right, the bouncing of the shoulders to the ears.
I was like, boo, what kind of dance is that? A Harlem Shake? What are you doing? Okay. But he kept doing this when he's talking to Destiny. I called her Destiny. He kept doing this when he's talking to Destiny. He's trying to shake something off, whatever's going on between them. 15 years is a long time, and he definitely felt something for it. And you can go back and listen. That breakup wasn't what he's trying to make it out to be. When Destiny said, you was loving me all the way through fucking August, he was. That's a fact. And you know that's a fact because even Sonny is trying way too hard to make this a nothing ass relationship.
He said that he was in contact with Destiny, but just because he was a friend to her, he wanted to make sure she was okay. That's what he said. Those are his words. Those were his words.
Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Cookie said you didn't wear the ring.
Someone said, Diana, you left off the block. Nope. If you ain't watching, you don't have to worry about that poll, boo. They only give you 4 options to put in there. I tried to put more stuff in there actually, but they only let us put 4. Y'all should take the poll in the chat if you didn't get an opportunity to. Okay, I'm trying to see what you guys are thinking, if y'all agreeing. He was texting her, but he didn't see her for over 8 months. It's a wrap. Can we move on? You know what he said, though? He said that after, in August, he had hooked up with Sunny, he said he was still talking to Destiny through October. So he changed it from the last time I spoke to her was in April or August to October now. So he said that text where Destiny says she choose me, he said that's a lie. We were still talking all the way through October. And they supposedly got married, Sunny and Moses, in December.
December. That's what he said.
The timeline ain't timing. It's not correct. These people are lying. Okay. Let's see. Someone's trying to join the invite over here. I'm so sorry. I'm on a live, boo. I'm on 2 lives. I can't get on this one, but y'all keep talking to me over here. Keep watching. Okay. Let's see. October is when he told Destiny that they were no longer together. But if y'all listen to the chat, he said we kept talking. And then he said December 9th is when they got married. Thank you, Cookie. He said October was when we kept talking. He said, and then I realized that my feelings were stronger for Sunny. So it sounds like he is used to having someone, he keeps somebody around, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that, yeah. He doesn't move on to the next without having somebody else. And
without having somebody else around.
There's an overlap there for sure at some point in time.
Mm-hmm. Sunny, listen, child, we all know it's you. If there's anything, if he come up missing, everybody gonna know it's you. Everybody. Okay. Is that how they say that in St. Louis? But the fact of the matter is this: St. Louis is a small town. One of the things about St. Louis, or the Black community, is really small there. When I first got there, the things that people kept asking me, and I was grown as hell, is what high school did I go to? And I'm like, I didn't. What high school? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Knowing which high school you go to, and it doesn't matter if you're 5, 20, 30, 60, 85 years old, they ask you that because there is that little rivalry thing. They need to know what side of the tracks you come from. If Destiny was dating Moses, Sunny as a producer says, hey girl, who you dating? If she would have said this guy from St. Louis, Sunny's going to be interested enough in knowing who, period, because she's from St. Louis, right? And even he said the same. He said, when she told me that Sunny was from St. Louis, I asked her where, and he was curious. So they are in a triangle. They're in a triangle for sure. So he and Sunny met, hooked up, got married in less than 3 to 5 months. That's what it sounds
like. That's a good question, LaShawn. That's what they're telling us.
Sunny seems very insecure. She asked him about what she was wearing. She did. We're gonna get to that. What difference does that make? Okay, you're asking all the questions I was asking.
Right.
But we're gonna get to the next scene. Let's talk about Trish and Tisha. Tisha and Trish. Tish and Trish, as Lernell like to say. What's up, Tish? Tish and Trish. Okay. So they meet up to work out, y'all. This is this was more of an informational scene. They was basically trying to establish relationships in this scene. The only reason why I like this scene is because these two seem to have more chemistry with each other.
Right.
Than almost, besides Destiny and Moses, who I thought had chemistry. Tisha and Trish had chemistry. And that's it. Trish, who was brought on by Stormy, those two don't even seem like they're friends in real life. They don't seem like they know each other. But they established the relationships here. Trish went to school with Martell's brother, Montez is his name. They also said that she knows Destiny, Stormy, and she's related to Nell Fletcher in some kind of way. But that's pretty much it. That's all they really wanted us to know. Tisha and the other thing is Trish finally started talking by opening up her mouth. That was the very first time I actually saw her open up her mouth or heard her speak without smiling through her teeth like this. So that was the only thing that I found okay about that scene. That's the only thing they wanted us to know. Okay, the next scene is Mel's sleepover with her friends, her single girlfriends, Dr. Shanita, Brittany, Tamika, and Lauren. Lauren, everyone knows from as her makeup artist. Brittany, people have heard of as the friend we see sometimes in the background at her house. And then Dr. Shanita, she comes on live with every once in a while.
There was a
Never met Tamika or heard of Tamika before.
right.
So what was your thoughts on this scene?
I'm going to let you go first on it because
Okay. So
I
I'll
know
go
a couple
first.
of things. I just want to hear if you noticed them too.
Okay. So they start off, Melody's having some sort of, she makes it a themed event, right? And everybody gets their pajamas on and it's all super cute. And then they go and just have some girl talk. And during this girl talk, Shanita says, Mel, you're too picky. You're too picky. She also called her the queen of deflection. She's asking her about dating. She calls her the queen of deflection and then winks. And she says, you're too picky. You don't want a man who's missing a side tooth. I tried to hook you up with a whole bunch of people. You didn't want to date the guy that was missing a side tooth. Shanita, a side tooth? Go to the dentist.
Nobody wants to date the guy missing a side tooth, girl.
Don't tell me you hooking me up with a man with money and he doesn't like going to the dentist every 6 months. Go to the dentist, okay? She said that she doesn't want to date athletes. She didn't want to date Africans. She didn't want to date who else did she say?
Something about the pants.
Short.
The uncle pants or something.
She said Uncle Granddaddy, Granddaddy Uncle, some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, after she goes through all that, Mel is looking at her like, I can't even believe you would fix your mouth to repeat that. She said, I've shown all the pictures of the men you tried to get me to date. And everybody agrees, no. Now, Dr. Shanita, she keeps saying things like, I'm your real friend, baby. You don't know what her taste is by now? Hell, we all do. Everybody in the audience do. We sit here like, why does she keep acting like? She said, Melly, you have to lower your expectations.
But that was where, okay, that was where I was just like, really? After all that she's been through, she should definitely not lower anything. She should go way higher because she doesn't want to end up back in the situation that she was in.
Well, I did this yesterday. I'm doing it again today, child.
What?
Not on my watch. Not on none of our watches, okay? Nobody's dating anyone missing a side tooth. Let's start there, okay? Go to the dentist. Let's start there. Mel was looking at her, drinking her drink like, baby, no. What are you trying to do to me, okay? Anyway, she said a man with granddad pants. Okay, Uncle Granddaddy, she called him something. She said absolutely never. Okay, and nobody's lowering expectations either. Okay, now here's where things got a little wonky for me. Melody already had a conversation about dating on the show. She had a conversation in season 6 with Kimmy right ahead of those expo meetings, I believe, those Black expo meetings.
Right.
And she's telling, and Kimmy's like, who did you go on that trip with, Mel? We all saw it. We want to see. And she did not respond to that. But in this scene, she made it seem like she never dated. And she's been pretty vocal about already dating. She said, well, the last time I dated was when my ex came and, or at least that's how I heard it. Like, y'all remember the last time I dated, my ex came with a camera and put it in my face and my date's face. I'm like, well, you've been on dates since then. So like, what's going on? Like they missed a part. I don't know if it was edited improperly or what, but it took us out of the scene for a little, it took me out of the scene for a minute.
Totally.
Because I was like, you guys know that she's been out. So what is this about?
Yes.
Anyway, what's up? How you doing over here? I'm on TikTok live right now with everybody. And I'm also on YouTube. So make sure you guys are following me on YouTube too. But yeah, anyway, they took us out the game when they made it seem like she wasn't dating before. And I didn't understand why. We could keep consistency there because it made it seem like she was just sitting back and waiting on what? She's been separated for 3 years, or not separated, divorced.
Officially divorced for 3 years. Okay.
Right. Let me see. Yeah. She said something about saying she was newly single. I heard
that's what I noticed. That's why I wanted to hear if you were going to say it first. So I that's what I noticed when she said I'm newly single, but she's been divorced for 3 years. And I thought, my goodness, she is so trapped over there with that man.
I was like, Mel, I forgot she done went on a damn date, child. She forgot. She said she was in a relationship. She said, I am dating. And we all thought that she was, dating and traveling too. And a lot of people had her hooked up with Bill Harper. Because when she spoke to Brittany about it, she was like, well, I'm done with that part. Maybe I have international VJJ. Okay. So anyway, the conversation seemed to regress a little bit. And I didn't know if it was editing or something else, because they made it seem like she was newly dating, newly divorced. And that's not what people who follow the show heard. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Right.
Okay. But outside of that, she basically said, listen, my ex is unhinged. I don't know what to expect. I'm still in my healing journey. My children are in their healing journey, and I'm making sure that they're okay. And she said, and I'm not going to pretend like my ex is not unhinged. Okay. We don't know what the hell he got going on or what he could possibly do. So I'm going to also put that out there. I know y'all worried about me or worried for me, but I'm being very picky about who I bring into my life, knowing that I have all of this going on.
Right.
Okay. So she says that to her. And then Dr. Shanita says, listen, at this point, there were some things I didn't know, but if you're telling me all of this, I want you to know that as of right now, you need to start asking your married friends to pick a side.
Yes.
You can't be worried about what's coming for you. Okay. Let's see. What else did y'all see? You said, I think Mel was referring to her life post the name changing ceremony. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense.
Okay. And I may not have heard it right. I'm telling y'all what I heard. I usually have to watch this more than once sometimes, but how did she not know this? Yeah, I was a little confused by that too. That was the other thing. I was like, I want you to sit at that table, and when you are putting your flag in the sand saying you and I are real friends, I want you to know what the hell's really going on.
Right.
How'd you miss that part? Okay. F that. He wouldn't stop me from dating. I want to, and I will show you a good time we are having. Okay. Okay. So anywho, that happened, child. And then let's get on to this next scene. I'm trying to see if y'all have anything else to add. You got anything else to add, Miss Clone, to this scene?
No, I mean, I think that was pretty much it. That's kind of how it ended.
Okay. Venus said the same thing. She said, we're going to snatch that damn bat right up on out of Sonny's hands and make it happen catting with Martell. Okay.
Right.
Bye, Martell.
Oh, no.
That kills me. Okay. Anywho, let's get into the next scene. Was it Stormy and Martell and Trish?
Stormy, Martell, and Trish was the next scene. Yeah.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
I don't know what was going down in that scene. They were trying to make us think that Martell and Trish had something going on. Trish already had a conversation with Tisha earlier in the episode where she establishes that she knows Martell, but her relationship is she went to school with his brother Montez.
Right.
That's pretty much it. She says something like Martell is also a bad guy. He has this, prep boy school image now, but that's not who he used to be. Never once did she imply or want to give the impression that she slept with Martell. All of a sudden in this scene, or Montez,
right?
All of a sudden in this scene was Stormy, and these two act like they don't know each other. Stormy and Tish, because Trish, excuse me. Which Stormy and Trish are so off balance. I don't want them to do any more scenes together. But they come in, Martell comes in. Why were those roses on the damn floor?
I don't know. I thought she was going to do something with the Galentine's event that she had coming up, or the Valentine's event that she had coming up, but I'm not quite sure why the roses were on the floor. It looked a little weird.
Okay. She brings Martell in, basically asked him if he would come to her party, friends and lovers or something like that. And while somebody grease him down with some body butter. And Martell, I guess, agrees. I don't know. Because it was hard to watch. But in the meantime, he pretends like he doesn't know Tish. Tish is like sitting there looking stupid instead of calling his ass out. Sir, after he leaves, she says, I saw him just a couple of weeks ago at the store. Then why didn't you say that?
Thank you.
Said that in the scene.
Why are you acting all shy and giddy like you're in the 4th grade? What's going on?
Are you attracted to him? Anyway, it was a horrible scene. I'm so sorry. I could not take it. I couldn't take it. That's what I know of it.
I'm here to tell you right now.
I still don't care though.
We don't care. Let me tell you.
It was a bad scene. Next scene is who?
The next scene was
Moses and Sonny.
Moses and Sonny. Yep.
Moses and Sonny, Heavenly Father. What happened? What happened? Moses comes in and says, I met with Destiny the other day. I don't know if y'all were paying attention, but his energy with Sonny is completely different than his energy with Destiny.
It is.
He's afraid of Sonny.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I said Sonny had all the masculine energy. What did you call him?
Sonny is the one with the big D energy, baby.
Sonny's the one with the big D energy, but more than what's her name? Destiny, and more than Moses even.
When she sat down with Destiny, and Destiny was like, I'm still that girl. He was like, I'm still that guy. Like he was meeting her toe to toe. When he sits with Sonny, his eyes open as big as saucers on Christmas Day. Okay. He's just sitting there like, I don't want to say the wrong thing. He's nervous.
Right. Yeah.
He's nervous. He looks uncomfortable. Sonny's like, so what happened? And he says, well, I went to meet with Destiny. Well, what'd she say? Well, she said that she think that we played her and, you know, we did this. What was she wearing? What? What? Who asked that?
Listen, I don't know why you asked. She wore what she wore. And I'm going to tell you something. If you're asking if she looked good, she did because she was supposed to. And not only that, why is he answering? If I asked my guy what somebody else was wearing, he better say I was looking at the ceiling the whole time. I have no idea, because I'm not trying to hear that. I don't want to hear him say that.
He asked that girl what she was wearing. I mean, she asked Moses what Destiny was wearing. He like, I don't know. Was it a dress? Now she got to break it all the way down. Yeah, I think so. Maybe like a one piece. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. I'm a man. Was she wearing flats or heels? She was wearing heels, babe. She was wearing thigh-high boots. She had gloves up to her forearm, and she took them off in a dramatic style and leaned in across the table to sit and tell you. She made sure that you knew what you were missing. In the same way that when Melody met up with Martell for tea, she showed up glammed up, letting Martell know, you can buy me this $1.98 cup of tea. So you can get along, get on your way. Okay.
But exactly everything you're missing, boo.
She sat in front of Moses and she dialed herself the hell up. She sure did.
Yes.
But then Sonny said something that was truly embarrassing.
What?
She said, this woman ain't my friend. We don't know anything about him. Okay. She don't know anything about me. She can name 5 things about me. She don't know my real name, my middle name. She gives a whole spiel, right? And then she says with a big smile on her face, all Destiny used to do was get flued out and humped on.
Yeah.
And then wait for her ticket back home.
I couldn't believe she said that either. I couldn't believe that she was okay with it.
Yeah. I'm like, you say that like that shit happened 80 years ago.
Right.
That happened a few days before y'all met, child. Maybe a day, maybe early that morning.
There, right.
And then you said, but I ain't insecure though, because out of all of them, you chose me.
Ooh,
I have to say, Sonny, this one's for you, boo. What was going on? Sonny, have some pride about yourself. That's what my mama used to say. Girl, have some pride about yourself. What are you doing?
What was that?
It was bad.
Yeah.
That's a true definition of, because at that point, I wouldn't want to repeat that. Repeating that is like saying, oh, that's the man you want everybody to believe loves you, the one that was just flying people out and humping on them. That's not good. That's not
So,
cool. In order for him to be in a relationship, in a real one anyway, someone he's serious about, he would have had to have been serious about the one before you. If he wasn't serious about the one before you, he's not serious about you either.
exactly.
And it doesn't sound like he was ever serious about anyone in his life. Okay?
Right.
You are putting him on a pedestal and he's gonna fall like Humpty Dumpty. He's gonna crack, boo. That's what it was given, child. Now, let me put my banner up. I didn't do that before, but honey, this discussion is about current events, reality TV, pop culture, and it's for entertainment purposes only. All comments are opinion and let any hoot. That is the energy it was given. He's still trying to figure out how to be good and cool with you. And we know, you want to know how I know this? Because after you got finished saying everything you said, and he didn't want to seem like he was being such a punk. He told you that at the meeting he went to see Destiny, he didn't wear his wedding ring.
Right.
I was really feeling like this man was being petty and even sharing that with you on camera. He didn't even have to say that at all. But
Yeah.
that was a lick back. And that's what it felt like. It felt like a lick back. Like
Very
I
much.
was really trying to, because when she's talking about Destiny, what were you about to say? Sorry.
I said very much.
Okay. When he was talking about Destiny, or when she was talking about Destiny, he almost looked like he wasn't comfortable with her saying some of the stuff she was saying.
Because he
That's
wasn't.
what I thought. What did y'all think in the chat? Did y'all think that he was down with what Sonny was saying about Destiny, or did you feel like he thought she was putting too much on it? Let's see. I agree that he can't handle this ish he's about to get for show. They are both doing the hood version of Bridgerton. It's the Pygmishaton. Okay. Sonny's energy toward Destiny is foul. It is. There's too much hate there. And we don't know how the hate even got there. Even if you said that at this point, she's warranted to say the things she's saying about her relationship with y'all. And I'm going to say both of y'all at this point, because it does come across a little crazy. You keep calling her a side chick, and he just admitted that she wasn't just a side chick. I'm sorry. He said that they were working on a relationship, and then he put her back into a side chick category. And that was after they allegedly stopped seeing each other. Another CC mentioned yesterday morning that she noticed Moses didn't have on the wedding ring. Oh my goodness. So he's doing a Marceau. Where's your wedding ring, Moses? Where's your wedding ring, Marceau?
Oh, she said
Moses
yeah.
Moses is scared of Sonny. He told her that he didn't have that wedding ring on just to take back some of his big D energy for himself. He was getting smashed to smithereens by her big D energy.
That's true.
He was getting smashed by her big D energy. And he said, one more thing I got to tell you, though. Boo, you could have waited till they wrapped up this scene?
Moses. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bad look. It was a bad look. But anyway, that's it for them. What else y'all got going on? I think that Sonny and Moses. Hold on, Tina Turner has an opposing opinion. She said, I think Sonny and Moses are good together. I don't feel sorry for Destiny because she was married to her ex. What do that make Destiny a cheater, in my opinion? Well, they're all cheaters at this point. That relationship is still brand new between Sonny and Moses. They are married now. I don't wish anything bad on either of them. I'm just saying that there are red flags there, though. Yes. And he's going to have to work himself through those red flags.
I question that too as well, Tina Turner, because I said the whole fit on again, off again for 15 years, and now she's really upset that he's moved on with Sonny. But she also paused their relationship in between and got married and had a baby. So I got to question that as well. And that's something that he doesn't mention. He doesn't mention that he's upset about that. He said she overlooks it as if it never happens when she's talking about him. So it's just weird.
Diana said, I heard Moses' interview with Justin, and he said on several times, I don't want to dog out Destiny, and then proceeds to dog her out. But then he would walk it back with some huge statement that made everything they had said previously a lie. He was not standing on business. Let's see what's going on. He is going to make Sonny cry. Sonny gives the same energy Slowho gives to Mel. He did look mad uncomfortable. Mad uncomfortable. When he was with Destiny, he kept doing this. When he's with Sonny, he just goes like this. Yeah. And oh, I'm like, Sonny, give him some air. What's going on over there in that house? She said, well, you picked me, and that's all that counts. And then she grabs his hands and they kiss. And I'm like, oh my God, this feels so forced. I want everybody to be safe. That's what I want. Moses said on the recap with Dustin that Destiny was his side chick from the start. And Darlene listened to the whole thing because he went from saying was a side chick to him and Destiny were working on a relationship. He talked about the pregnancy. He talked about everything. Right. So what started off as just this, she was a nobody, I barely knew her middle name, ended up with him saying, I gave her money. I wanted her to win. I tried to help her. She had a bunch of lawsuits, the ex-husband, this, that, and the other. I was fully entrenched in her story and wanting her to win. And when I would give her something to help her, something would come up where she wanted to live out her I want to be a movie star dreams, and it would all fall to the wayside. She wasn't listening to me, so I could not continue in that relationship. That is how he said it, and that is how everybody who in their friendship with Destiny communicates at this point, because this is Moses saying it. Sonny heard Melody say on some level. Everybody buys into the I want to help her story, and then some kind of way they get off the train before it crashes into a building. Okay. Destiny is upset about who he married due to the nature of the person involved. You could be right. I still think that he cares for Destiny. This is Miss April. In a roundabout way, regardless of what he says about her, if Destiny was Sonny business-wise, honey, you are onto something. I feel the same way, okay? Let's put back up.
Go back to Shigo.
Let's put back up Petty Simon, because I was getting this when I was listening to Moses talk about Destiny. I was like, this Negro is still liking. He still like her. I'm not gonna say love her, but he still has feelings for her. They're still there. They're not gone completely away.
So are we thinking that the whole thing with Destiny is just that he married Sonny, not the fact that he's married, period, and having a family? It's only that he married Sonny?
I don't know them well enough to say that. What I will say is, I'm not going to say that he does not love Sonny or anything like that. I'm just saying that the way he spoke about Destiny with Dustin is not the way you talk about somebody who is just a side chick. That was an hour. That conversation went on for over an hour, and it was all about Destiny.
It was all about Destiny. You're right.
You spoke for 4-5 minutes about the businesses. Right. Everything else was about Destiny.
Okay.
Not Destiny and Sonny.
Okay.
Destiny.
Yeah. I was actually questioning what I don't know if Shigo too had said, but she answered the question there. Yes. She feels that it's strictly about Sonny. Just her marrying Sonny, not the fact that he got married, period. Okay.
Okay. And that's pretty much it. Y'all can go back and listen to it. I'll probably do some different breakdowns later. But that's what it felt like to me. Okay. And I feel like he wanted Destiny to just kind of be more of a grinder. Like, let's get the store really popping, and you got some things on the table, and she kind of let things happen to her, and he did not want to be around that kind of energy. Right. Look, I bet LeBerick was listening to the Moses interview. Child,
how could he not?
Weren't we all? Okay. It's business
for comments that Moses and Destiny are cousin.
Okay, let's see what Case had to say. She said, Moses has a type. Sunny and Destiny are two sides of the same coin. You think so? Yeah, you might be right. Thank you, Miss Cookie from the Shy. 480 of you are watching right now. Please support me by hitting the like button, subscribing, commenting, sharing, join, or donate to the channel, child. All of the above. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, and then let's get to the last scene.
Mm-hmm.
The
That
last
was Trish
scene
and Ken.
was Trish and Ken. Do you want to talk about this scene?
There wasn't a whole lot to it. It was basically Ken asking Trish when they were gonna get a divorce, when she was gonna get a divorce from her husband. So Trish is separated from her husband, and they have not talked about getting a divorce because at some point they were estranged, right? They didn't talk to each other for quite a while, and now that they're back on talking terms, she acts like she doesn't want to push the envelope, and Ken basically said, "I kind of feel like I can't go all in with you because I don't know which way you're going to turn." That's what I heard. That's what I heard him say. I don't know which way you're going to turn. Like, is there a possibility that you could go back with X, or are you truly in it with me?
Okay. So
Somebody
a lot of
said
y'all.
paint drying.
Somebody said what?
Paint drying. Yes.
Yeah.
It is the way that they speak. They're very monotone and they're very low speakers. Or hell, you could be talking about me. I don't know, but either way, they're very low speakers and they're very monotone when they speak. So if you don't really pay attention, you can snooze through their scenes.
Okay. Yeah, they're gonna have to punch up these scenes a whole bit. Like I said, Tisha and Trish had way more chemistry than we've seen anything with Stormy. And right now, Ken and
Yep.
Trish aren't giving. They're not
Right.
giving. Trish is a hot mess. She's gonna hurt Ken because she has too much PTSD gripping her by the jaw. Okay, she can't get the words out of here. Yeah, you don't want anybody to say "I love you" like this, right?
Oh, well, cut it out, y'all.
Anywho, that is really pretty much it. I didn't see a whole lot else. Thank you so much, Mary. I'm looking to see if you guys have anything else to say about the scenes. It looked like you guys voted Martell, Trish, and Stormy
I did.
as the worst scene
Mm-hmm.
on the show for this episode. I try to see the worst. Which one was the best scene?
The best scene for me really was Trish and Tisha.
Trish and Tisha.
For me, I thought it was.
For me, I think because I was watching all the extra stuff going on with Destiny and Moses, and I was able to tie a little more of that storyline together. I like that their story right now, their story is leading for me.
Yeah, I will say this because the story that's leading for me, the storyline that's leading for me right now is the Trish or the Trish. I'm sorry, the Destiny, Moses, and Sunny story.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like no one wants to film with each other right now. I feel like everybody's trying to go on these little separate routes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're breaking into new groups, and there's no chemistry in these new groups. I feel like we're starting from scratch, like season one.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's starting to seem very stagnant and stale. This is what, like 3 episodes in a row that's super boring. So they're gonna have to pick it up.
Cookie said, I don't understand why Stormy is attempting to put Trish and Martell together. She has a husband and a boyfriend. She doesn't need anybody else. I agree. I said the same thing. She has a husband and a boyfriend. She let it rock. She definitely doesn't need a man. We said that Martell doesn't claim AC. She don't need a man who saw her just last week at the Walgreens, okay, and said, oh, you look different. No,
Right.
I don't look different. Okay. That was hilarious. Anyway, more chemistry. We need people that actually know each other and can have real conversations, you guys.
Yes.
I understand people keep saying stuff like we need to dial down the drama. Dial it back up if it means that y'all bring strangers to these scenes and nobody knows each other. Okay.
Yeah.
That was harsh. That was a harsh episode. We're on that was episode 5. We should be getting someplace by now.
Right.
Okay. Let's see. I agree. There's no cohesion with the group. None. Okay. Let's see. We see Martell and Trish had relations while being married. Stormy, Nell, and Destiny are the only women filming with Martell. I'm gonna hold out on saying Martell and Trish had relations. I think that was the phoniest, fakest BS I've ever seen. It's just Martell likes to lean into the bullshit, and I'm gonna hold off and saying that they actually had a relationship yet, because the way that girl wouldn't even look in Martell's direction. And then we just saw her. If y'all didn't see it, y'all can go to my Facebook page and look at the video. We just saw her at Tisha's bar last week in a little orange mini dress where she is dropping it like it's hot, popping it and locking it, having a fantastic time. That woman is not shy at all. So at the end of the day, what was going on in that scene was something else. I did not like it. I thought it was fake. Let's see.
Yeah.
I don't believe it either. Yeah, it's not believable to me. I feel like it's just something to give Martell that bad boy BS image. He probably talked it over with them. And especially the way Stormy kept asking the same damn question for 5 whole minutes after Martell leaves. What y'all do? So what you think that is? So why you think that is? So why she put you like that? So why he do you like that? Well, if you were him, what do you think he was thinking?
Oh my gosh.
Hush.
Right.
Yeah. Bring everybody else back that y'all kicked off the damn show at this point. They had better scenes, okay? Right. I saw her having a ball at Black Child. That lady's legs never stopped. She came up into the parking lot with that little orange dress on. It was cute, by the way. She looked beautiful. I'm not gonna take anything from her. She was cute. But she came over. Tisha put that iPhone in her face, and she started bouncing and wiggling it and shaking it and up and down it went. And I went, oh, that's a different side of Trish that we didn't get to see.
That's the energy we're not getting on the show. Right. Exactly.
Right. It was definitely awkward. I agree. Most awkward thing I've ever seen. Okay. But anyway, y'all, we gave it an hour. And I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me. Thank you guys over here on the TikTok as well. Okay. We're going to try to do this on TikTok and here. And if I get the combination right, I might even throw it over to Facebook. But we got to keep everybody on live. Let me see if y'all got any more questions. What happened to the part when she said she went to his house? I don't know. You know, they put those teasers in when they want us to watch the show. They'll put the teasers in and then we don't get to see anything. We don't know what's made of it. Because she said something like that. She also said, well, if we did, that's grown folks' business. When she's talking to her boyfriend in the last scene, she said, I saw Martell. He act like he didn't know me. Yeah. Well, if your husband knows or your boyfriend knows, why was it so hard for you to check Martell in that scene? Because he was like, you know, it's been what, years since we saw each other. The way he leans in and does that.
And you don't look the same.
And you don't look the same. Right. She says, I see you in the gym all the time. I see you in the gym, Destiny in the gym. She definitely sees his girlfriend. So unless he was trying to stop her from possibly mentioning AC, I don't know what that scene was, but it definitely wasn't they sleep together. It just felt like it was a lie. Anywho, that's it. Whew, this was fun. This was fun. I hope you guys come back for the next one or whenever I come back live. Let's see what else is going on. Thank you to all the mods in the chat that came over to hang out with me this Sunday. Okay. Thank you to everybody else who came in to talk to me in the chat or hang out in the bushes or the trees or the highways or the clouds. Hell, wherever y'all are. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all share the video so that others can watch. Okay. And we'll keep talking about, you know, the decline of this show because it's definitely going downhill. Okay. And what else? You have any closing remarks, Miss Clone? Nah. Okay. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us this Sunday, and we will all see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye. And put this up. Bye to the sisters. Thank you, Pacino. Bye-bye.